What comes to mind when you think of Buddhism? Peace and harmony, meditation, maybe solitude? Personally, I believe the word that best characterizes Buddhism is empowerment. As far as I know, Buddhism is the only religion that does not believe in a deity distinct from us, that created us and the world and controls our fates. In this video, I will explain how this particular feature of Buddhism can allow us to realize that we are agents of full control and achieve complete empowerment. A central idea in Buddhist philosophy is that there is no absolute or objectively existing physical world. The world as we experience it is in fact a product of our consciousness or conception. It has already been debated for a long time if there really is a physical reality that is the same for everyone, existing in a permanent, objective sense. The idea that our experiences are influenced by our minds also makes some intuitive sense. Different individuals may interpret the same event very differently, or perceive the same thing or person very differently. Buddhism goes a step further and presents that all mental and physical phenomena are manifestations of the mind. This implies that we are creators of our own realities. This brings us to a very interesting question of how do our minds create reality? In our minds, there are 9 layers of consciousness. Each one below forms the root of the ones above. The first 5 are the sensory consciousness: sight, smell, taste, sound, and touch. This corresponds to perception of the 5 aggregates. The root of our sensory consciousness is our mind consciousness, which is our interpretation and judgments based on the 5 senses, and includes imagination, experiences, knowledges, and memories we can recall. This corresponds to mental formations of the 5 aggregates. Beneath that is our 7th consciousness, which is the source of our self-identity. Interestingly, this is believed to be the creator of our destiny, including people we meet, events in our lives, and what we perceive to be fortunes and misfortunes. At a deeper level is our 8th consciousness, which creates our perception of the physical world: mountains, waters, skies, and land. Our 8th consciousness is the storehouse of all memories during our infinite presence, not only from this lifetime, but from previous lives as well. The 7th and 8th consciousness are more commonly referred to as our subconscious and unconscious minds. As we go into deeper levels of consciousness, they are more stable, contrary to our sensory and mind consciousness, which are fleeting and constantly changing due to external influences, and thus have more power to manifest and create reality. Many of you have probably heard about the power of the subconscious and unconscious minds to achieve pretty much anything. And there are many people who have discovered this and are making use of it through reprogramming their minds to achieve success and happiness relatively effortlessly. This can also answer the interesting question of how does karma work? Karma also takes place through the 7th and 8th consciousness. If we do something bad, such as murder or stealing, it is stored in our 7th and 8th consciousness as a sense of guilt or harm to others, which manifests in current or later lifetimes as adverse life events or feelings. On the other hand, virtuous or good acts like charity and caring for others can manifest as blessings or pleasant feelings and life events. Finally, at the deepest level is the 9th or pure consciousness, which also refers to the Buddha nature. The Buddha nature is believed to be possessed by all sentient beings. This entails that we have latent wisdom, capabilities, and compassion equivalent to those of Buddhas. This level is characterized by a complete absence of the ego or any perception of a self. also synonymous with God in Christianity. The Buddha nature is all-knowing, all-capable, and all-good. I believe this is also where many religions can converge. Through practice, it is believed that we can recover our Buddha natures and access the omnipotence, omniscience, and indiscriminating love and compassion. Thank you for watching. This video was inspired by the teachings of the South Korean Buddhist Master Kim Wonsoo and his enlightened teacher, Master Wook, as well as Dr. Clayton Ashton. Check out our next video for Buddhist practices you could follow to achieve empowerment and liberation.